Hi, everybody listening to this voice at this moment. I think it's high time that I take this moment to share something here that is very paramount in our growth in the society. A certain complex idea about what we normally describe as SEL, that is social and emotional learning. I'm an educator, and for the last 15 years, I've interacted with students of all levels. I'm a certified educator teaching from K5 to K12. So today I want to talk about social and emotional learning. This is a very complex thing, so I'll just try to break it down so that at least we can see at a glance what it means and some of the aspects in terms of its framework, the key competencies, and the core skill areas that it encompasses. To start off, I would just like to say that when I'm talking about social and emotional learning, this is just a lifelong process of developing skills that help us to be successful just at school and at the same time at all parts of our lives. For instance, on how we can communicate effectively, how we can build relationships, how we can just go through challenges, how we can make informed decisions that will benefit us as individuals and others in the society. So this is a term that is used to describe on how we can just help ourselves and others, those that we interact with. So it is something that can help us as educators, as teachers, as parents, as caregivers, irrespective of who you are. Because I believe on this philosophy that anybody who is able to manage emotions, both socially, emotionally, all aspects of emotions that come, then you'll be able to be very successful. So allow me just to share something about the key competencies or the key areas that this social and emotional learning goes through. And one is all about self-awareness. And when we talk about self-awareness, we are talking about the way we think about ourselves, who we are, and what others perceive about us. So it includes understanding our culture, our beliefs, our feelings, what we believe we are capable of doing, the way we understand how we can influence others. So it's all rounded. So do you know who you are? Do you know what you are capable of doing? What you are also incapable of doing? How do you come out of such scenarios? So it is something that each and every individual strives to ensure that they have understood. The second thing that I want to share about is self-management. And when I'm talking about self-management, I'm just talking about managing our emotions, thoughts, and feelings. The actions that we have affecting us, also the actions that affect others. So it also involves on how we can cope with stress and anxiety, how we persevere through challenges, how we develop that sense of personal actions, the willingness to take actions and to make a difference in the society we are. Are we able to do that? Number three, I'll just also talk about this competence of social awareness. It assists us to understand others, how we learn, how we take different perspectives, do we empathize with other people, even those who have different views from us. So it includes understanding what is happening around us, what influences us, how do we create and feel that sense of belonging in the society. So by having social awareness, then you are able to relate with people. And then that takes us to the next concept about what we call the relationship skills. So here we are just trying to get along with others. We are trying to form lasting friendships and connections. Most of us, you try to connect with people, a human being is net worthy, is just the network. How do you connect with people? So it involves on how you communicate clearly with others. How do you solve problems? How do you manage conflicts, disagreements with your friends? Are you able to stand up for ourselves and others? So when you are capable of doing that, then we can say you have got very strong social relationship skills. Finally, I'll just talk about what we call a responsible decision making. as an educator, as a caregiver, as a parent, as a student, it is very important for us to make positive and informed choices. If you cannot be able to do that, then try as much as possible to use a decision matrix, whereby you need to check as before you act, are you able to see, judge, and then act? So it includes on how we can identify the consequences of our actions. Are you curious and open-minded on new perspectives and information that you gain? Are you able to identify solutions and benefits that will benefit you as an individual and the community as well? So we need to think on how we just go around the social and emotional learning. It's very important as an educator, as a teacher, we try to understand all students as they come from different backgrounds. They have different personalities, they have different perspectives, they have seen a lot both in and outside the classroom. I'm so much excited to share with you this, and I look forward to just sharing much more. Thank you so much. Enjoy.